Hi folks, just turn this down. I'm watching Trooping the Colour, Queen's 70th Jubilee on the throne. So I'm listening to it, or watching it. Right, okay, so I'm going to do one, well, as suggested by one of my subscribers, Bouchers. So this is one you asked me to do, or at least you asked me to do an oil painting. You didn't specify what, but there will be a landscape, and it will be made up as I go along. So here we are. There's my basic colours: ultramarine, cadmium red, burnt sienna, cadmium yellow, pale, and yellow ochre. Plus, this is Payne's grey and white. So we'll put out some white. There we go. Oops. Put these aside. And just show you something here. They're my knives, my painting knives. Very easy to clean. Run them through a Stanley knife blade, a craft knife blade, in its holder, of course, and just put the blade across the blade there, and just pull it through, or pull it with a knife blade. Oh, let's see if I can just show you, just with two cross things. Look, to do that with your Stanley knife, craft knife, and just pull it, gently does it, and it'll all peel off, it'll all come off. Right, and I always lay my palette out in a certain way. Bit of cad red. Probably have a bit more than that. Don't put too much out, because the paint is, another one. Paint is expensive, even the student quality that I'm using. Put the blue. Put the blue. Bit of burnt sienna. I might not use them all, but that's my base. This is my basic palette for everything. Just picking off the old paint that's congealed around the edge of the mess. Right, put that there. Be careful what I wipe my fingers on. I got a cloth. Cadmium yellow, pale. Payne's grey. And last but not least, yellow ochre. That's a lot of paint for one little painting. There we are. So these two are opposite each other. I always do this. It's my method. I never change unless I do. But no, I don't. That is my basic channel. Now, I'll get some linseed oil. Well, oh, that's still a bit oily. I'll put that there. Now, someone asked me, why do I do some sort of put my palette that side and I've got a palette this side? Mainly because I've got much more room on this side, the way I cut this board years ago. It's done me proud. It's a bit bouncy, this bit of watercolour paper. It's got about 3 coats of primer on it. I've got a PVA glue, a good PVA glue, dilutes, of course. And then I dried it with the hairdryer. Then I put a coat of umber on, acrylic, to build up the surface. But then I thought, well, why am I putting a very dark colour on there? Well, it doesn't matter what colour you put on. It's going to seal the paper. And I finished off with a coat of titanium white gesso. Oh, there we are. Always going to get some liquid. Liquid, shake the bottle. Liquid, so it helps the paint dry and flow. It's a very good material. It's from Winsor & Newton. Alright, okay, so there's my brush, sort of worn out varnish brush. I don't want the pencil. Alright, we'll just start with making some marks like I did with the acrylic. So a bit of oil, a bit of paints. Hey. Right, okay, well that's a start. I've got a painting there already. Look. I might not keep this, I might just change my mind, but that's the joy of painting. My sort of painting rough. Right. Get my cloth, clean my brush, put it through. There's a nice bit of toweling. We're buffering from my little tablet. I'm quite away from the router. Right, so let's. What sort of sky shall we have? Well, let's just do it. A bit of blue, bit of. Right, let's take some of that out. Nice wodgy trees there. I'll make them. Doesn't matter what colour I make them really. I'm not going to go back into my old ways of realism, or trying to be real. All right, let's get a bit of yellow, bit of ochre. Oh, a bit of burnt sienna. You can change all of this, but not as quickly as you can with the acrylic, because acrylic dries so quick. This will take several days to go tacky. Right, Not sure about that. I'll make something of it. Let's do a bit of sky. A bit of white. Touch of this, touch of that. Got to be careful around there. I did 3 yesterday. I did 1 for Patreon, 2 for you. I really enjoyed myself, especially the last one I called, what do I call it? Out and About. I give them the titles at the end because you never know what they're going to say. Like, you just work away until something happens, and then right there, we've gone over that. Probably got a bit too high with the clouds there, though. I'm going to just change that. Bit of blue, bit of quite a bit of oil on there. Then we'll go tacky in a few minutes. Right, we'll let that go for a minute. What have I done there? Where did that come from? Good bit of Payne's grey, bit of yellow, bit of red. Something on that. Still too big. Alright, let's get some bit of paint. Oops. You notice I only clean my brush properly in washing up liquid at the end. Let's swing that down there. Got a nice little bit of ochre in the sky. Oh, I'll turn that into a small tree. Very red. Oh, well, we'll model that. Let's get this background done now. Oh, I got some Brighton I wanted to yesterday. Just try and put some colour into the foreground here. Oh, let's get this brush nice and clean. I want to just shape that a bit in there with that so lighter colour. blue, red, yellow. Right, I'll just leave that for a while. I might use a rigger in there. Alright, let's get it a bit lighter now. Bit of light shining on there is got a bit of a nice mauvey stuff in there. Right, okay, well, happy doing up there, must still be a bit oily. Right, let's do that bit up there, but we'll work on this and that. I'm not sure about that. Let's let's get some blue. Pile it on. No, nothing like that. You still with me? I haven't dozed off yet. There's a bit of palette grey. Spitfire's going over now. Lone Lancaster. Oh, it's okay. Keep going. What? It's got a slight tint of ochre, yeah, burnt sienna. Oh, so they're just distant trees. Put some air in these. Whoa. Well, I guess all that yellow back in here that I lost. Cad yellow and titanium white, lovely combination. Got to put some light in there. I'll do that with a small brush. Right, let's see if we can get some good light now, because having mentioned it, let's plug it in. Just merging some of this here. Oh, it's a bit of ochre. Right, let's get a bit of a hill here. I can hear those planes going over. Oh yeah, helicopters. I'll describe it. 3 helicopters. They've gone probably part of the fly past in London. We're not very far from another helicopter. As the crow flies, we're probably about 10 miles away from it all in central London. By road, it's not long ago. Oh, there's another load of helicopters there. Another 4. Oh, well. Can you hear it? Wow. Where are those of them? Some of the big ones, the workhorses. Wow, how about that? Not every day the Queen has a 70-year celebration. I think she's 93, 94, she's pretty elderly, but she's really up well. I'll listen out just in case the Spitfires decide to come over, probably landing at Biggin Hill. member of my family lives in Kent. And she got a stable. She owns a stable and a lovely piece of Kent landscape near Biggin Hill. And in there they've got a lovely wood, and in their wood there are 2 bomb craters from the Second World War when the German planes were going back to Germany, and they just jettisoned what bombs they hadn't dropped. Right, now then, not a lot more I want to do with this, but I'm going to just open the tree up. It's a bit like a bit of candy floss, but as we call it now, I found the little brush here. So we want sort of a grey, bit of white. It's a sort of national holiday today. See what's happening. The tree now has some air in it because we've got some more solid objects. I don't want to do too much of this, but just catching the light. I think I might do better to use a knife. Had this knife for years and years. Oh, it's a bit too much there. Don't want white. Just okay, well, that's a bit too overdone, but let's kill some of it. Okay, well I'm going to let that go, I think, because oh no, I don't think we should do that. Mixed technique. No, we won't have that. Let's have a bit of the Payne's grey. There's a bit of extra texture. Right, okay, well, as an oil painting, it comes a bit hard doing all those acrylics and then going on to onto an oil painting. But just while I'm looking out, there are plenty of clouds in the sky, but I haven't really done much of the way of shadow. So now I could put some blue in, but I won't. I'll leave that. I'm not displeased with it. It's just fill in some of those brush marks. Right, okay, that's all I'm going to do. It's a nice enough day for a barbecue, so I'm going to cook outside. Right, now we're going to take this off. Throw in the bin. And the great thing of using dishwashing liquid is that you get your hands nice and clean as well. Oops. I don't think I've got a mount that go around this, but this margin at the edge is a frame, acts as a frame, doesn't it? So I wonder if I could. Right, okay, let's get this one off. We're having a sort of it's not a street party, our road is a bit busy sometimes. It's not suitable now but we'll be in people's gardens and we'll walk around the street with a bottle of wine or something. Right, let's just put that there. Well, there we are, folks. I hope you like it. It's a bit too fussy for me, but anyway, let's see if we've got a mount that will that do. No, that's too. I haven't got a mount that is the right size for this. Let's put that one up. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, there we are. Right, folks, I hope you enjoy looking at this one. Thanks for watching. He's not going to play ball, is he? Oh, well, there we are. See you soon. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow, no doubt. And you've had the remnants of the helicopter fly past going over. Don't know where they're going. But that was exciting. It must have been about 20 or 30 of them went over. Not all together. They sort of went in patches. Right. Bye-bye.